Say hi, Stella. Say hi, Stella. Hi. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Give me just a second. I've got a few things to get set up, but we have a whole lot to go over. Reseller Rally was this weekend, a whole bunch of sales, met a lot of great people, and just give me a few minutes and I'll get set up, get right back with you. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I am the fast talking flipper. Angie is my better half. She's sitting outside doing some editing work, enjoying this nice weather before it falls into winter and gets cold. We're supposed to be down in the 50s for a high this coming weekend, which is great. That means there's going to be lots of leaves on the ground. But we are resellers. We buy somewhere local, yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, whatever you name it. We will buy it low and we'll put it online and sell it someplace else for more. That's kind of the premise of this channel. You saw Miss Stella. She's our house guest. Say hi, Miss Stella. She is an old lady. She is a giant dinosaur pit bull. I helped rescue her 10 years ago and when I worked in pit bull rescue, and she's been around ever since with a good friend of mine, and she's my house guest this weekend while he goes to Talladega, and she's been just a pleasure to have around. Angie thinks differently, but I love her to death because she's all stinky and grunty and just a good old lady. But let's get into this this video because it's Monday, and you know what that means? It's a pull video. We got a whole bunch of stuff to pull. Had a bunch of sales, and I don't want to get them mixed up because one sale goes to Angie. We have 23 items for $1,578.21. One sale is Angie's. It's her some Pokemon cards, so it doesn't quite go into we're responsible for it, but it doesn't quite go into our coffers, so to speak. So it came out to $1,068.94. That's what us as the business does. Almost $50 a sale because it's 22 items. Hers is super simple. But it's still a great weekend. That's a good weekend. It's definitely turned up from where it was. You saw that we've had some weekends where we sold 5 items and didn't even make 200 bucks. So I'm happy with these numbers getting back to closer to what normal looks like. What we've done has definitely paid off. It's definitely changed how things work for us and everything that goes with that. So the first item is an Apple iPhone. I paid too much for it. It did not give me much money. I helped a friend out. You know, they needed some money. I think I gave 60 bucks for it. It's an Apple iPhone SE, and it sold for $90 plus shipping. I just don't recommend buying. You have to be very well versed with electronics, cell phones and whatnot, and how to deal with those. I know pretty well how to deal with them, but I was helping someone out and it kind of backfired. I didn't lose money, but I definitely didn't make anything. If we did, it was just, you know, several bucks. So I think I gave him 60 bucks for that. And once you extrapolate it out with 20% fees, you know, made 12 bucks. Plus you got to pay tax on that 12 bucks. So, and it's sat for a long time, which is shocking because I thought it would sell super quick. That's why I grabbed it. But maybe that's on us because our new model has, you know, got things moving that hadn't been moving before. So maybe that was our fault that it sat for so long. I don't know, but it's gone now, so I don't care. Got a AC/DC tape that sold, and I don't know which one it was. So let me look here. I think it's the Let There Be Rock. This came from our AC/DC buy, which is still paying huge dividends because this one's new, sealed, so it's somewhat rare. New and sealed, and it sold for $42.99 plus shipping. Remember, we had that box of stuff that we bought for 100 bucks, and it's selling, you know, great stuff out of it. A video game, Rayman Original. This is Xbox 360, so it's on Media 3. Go pull this guy. Again, this is one of our, maybe we bought it for $1 or something along those lines, with it being 360. And on this shelf, it definitely sticks out. You can see that's all a PlayStation shelf. But Rayman Originals, easy shipper. It's going to go in a bubble mailer like Grams and Pops taught me. And go out of here like that. $4.59 plus shipping on that guy. Next one, Guess Effective in L3. It's a cologne, one of our colognes. Still trickling out. You know, we're turning the best offers on for these guys. Really helps the stragglers get out of here. And I'm going to guess it's that one. Yep. Get to see what I did there. Guess effect, not effective. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. It smells actually pretty good. It didn't sell for much. Sold for $13 on an offer plus shipping. I think we might have had it listed for $14.99 plus shipping on that guy. So going out of here with that, a Black Sabbath. This sold lightning quick, and this is E2. I think I posted this, and it's worth a lot more, but the condition on mine isn't great. So I took a lot of pictures. I think I took like 12 pictures of this shirt. Black Sabbath. Yeah. Smack myself in the face. Make sure to clean as you go, kids, because if you don't, you're going to leave a mess. We know all about that. But easy shipper. It's going out in a poly mailer. Or a padded envelope, I should say. A bubble mailer. $34.99 plus shipping on that one. I think it's probably worth about $70, but because it had some stains in the armpits, and because it had a stain on the side of it, I decided not to list it at nearly at full price. But I listed it, and it sold in no time whatsoever. Got a Radio Shack sound level meter. I don't remember where we got this. It was just one of those random, you see it laying there at a yard sale. Oh, I think we got it at a weird yard sale. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. Maybe it did come with the, I think it did. And I know I sold this other item here too, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab it while I'm in this box, and I'll put it off to the side. You can't see it. You're not allowed. I said so. And I think that is dang near the end of our small electronics that we got from our videography lot. And if so, awesome, because that means we can close out that one. But the Radio Shack sound meter right there sold for $15.29, $15.29 plus shipping. So, you know, not a lot of money, but it's still, it's, you know, every little bit counts. Got a swivel socket that sold. Smalls, $9. Right there. Look at that right there. Got it. Swivel socket, snap-on swivel spark plug socket. Good little sale. $24.99 on that one, plus shipping going out of here. You know, good little sale. I like it. PlayStation 4. Angie listed this, and it sold right away. It's on 03, so it may already be packaged. She listed it, and it sold, I don't know, within hours, within minutes. It sold pretty darn quick. I'm looking on 03 as if 03 is a shelf, but it's in a bin. Derp. That's me being derp. I thought 03 was the shelf. I'm smart. I hear her outside chiming in. She tells me that it's with the cord. Like, with the cord? I can't find it. But there it is. We thought it was a 250 gig. I think the guy told us it was a 250 gig, but it ended up being a 1 terabyte. And it went for $104.99 plus shipping. So a good little sale there. I think we paid $125, $150 for that, and a VR headset and a whole bunch of games. It was a good deal, but it wasn't great. It definitely made us some money, but not a whole bunch of money. L3 is where I'm going for some of the VR headset that came with it. It was, I don't know what I'm looking for, really. I think it's this bag here. Looks like it's that bag. I think it's the controller, the actual processor box, I think. Yeah, processor unit with power supply. So when yours goes bad, you can replace it there. We parted out the VR systems. Guys, if you can get the VR systems for like $50, $75, they part out really well, because this one sold for $49.99 plus shipping there. And I think we sold more, you know, VR stuff in here. I'll have to look here in a second, but you know, just keep pulling the stuff that I've got. So next one is a record. Put the needle on the record. I think it's this one. It is not that one. This is a terrible place to put records, by the way. If you're smart, you would not do this, but I'm not. So I can't see. Another blue. So it's got to be this one then. God dang it. There it is. Aerosmith Classics Live. I sold it going out of here today. Super easy to package, super easy to ship. It's going out for $14 plus shipping there. Took an offer on it. I think we had it listed for, I don't know, a couple bucks. It wasn't listed for much. Maybe 20 bucks at the most. Got an EXCELL. I was just there looking at this and thinking, she's like, with the cord, and I was looking down, and that's the only thing I saw that had the cord. These little canister vacuums definitely can be good. I would recommend looking at them every time you see them. Get these little guys. We've sold several in the past for darn good money, and that's what kind of made us, you know, start to focus on them a little more. Went to a local community sale, and there happened to be a bunch of them out, and Angie just looked up one, and it's like $3, and it sold really quick for $100. But that EXCELL, I say all that, and then I'm like, yeah, great, you know, go get them. $19.90 plus shipping. That one's not a good example of good money, but there's plenty of other ones that are examples of good money. I'm going to Media 3 for Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2. What a fun game back in the day. Oh boy, I remember playing Tony Hawk and just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. There we are, the two of the Tony Hawk games, legendary games. Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2. Good little bundle. Probably gave $1 a piece for them. Wouldn't have given more. $29.99 for those two. Going out of here, $29.99 plus shipping on them. And an iron. I know I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Anytime you're selling irons or looking at irons and you want to know about irons, the more holes the better. That's what she said. The more holes the better. But it will give you an easy way to look and see if an iron's worth even looking at. This one, it's got a lot. Not a ton, but a lot. And I don't want to drop stuff. I'm going to end up dropping stuff anyway. Watch. Just you watch. Ta-da! I did it. Wow. Back-to-back Oryx sales. Bet you there's not a lot of YouTubers out there that can say that. You got an Oryx vacuum and an Oryx iron. And of course, actually this one doesn't have a lot of holes. I don't know why I looked it up. I think it's because it was Oryx. And in the iron world, I don't think that is a popular iron. I'm glad I did. I think we gave $5 for it, and it sold for $34.99. Took a few months, but definitely, you know, $34.99 for that one. Not too bad for an iron. I can't say anything about that. I'm gonna go look for an AC/DC. Dirty Deeds on a dirty 8-track tape. It is not in good shape. Took a long time for it to sell. I don't have many great 8-tracks left. No, I think that's for those about to rock. So that means it's this one. Dirty Deeds, Done with Sheep. That's it right there. 8-track tape. Took it a while to sell. Not a hugely valuable one. I've talked about 8-tracks before. More modern is probably the more value, but Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap, $8 plus shipping going out of here. Took an offer. I think we had it listed for $9.99. Big guy, where are you? Got a Tigger. It's going to P2. It's all the way at the end. I think we just picked these up. How much do we pay for the Tigger? Is this it up at 60 mile? Yeah. Oh boy. She put both Tiggers together. I think he's the one with the bouncy tail. Although Tigger, that's kind of what he's famous for. Got this Tigger. I think we might have paid $3 for this guy. For some reason, that's sticking out in my mind, but it might be $1. Somewhere between $1 and $3. Not much. Not much for him at all. I'm gonna make some room so we can put Tigger up. Boing, boing, boing. Tigger sold for $19.99 plus shipping. He's not terribly hard to ship either. If his body is no more than 12 inches tall, you know, when he's squished down like that, we'll put him in a 12-12-12 and send him out of here. Maybe even a 12-12-6. I don't know what his footprint looks like, but maybe that's what we'll go out of here like that. She said 16.86, so that's what she's got the dimensions on him. super easy if you've got the boxes. That's the key, is having the boxes. Eeyores in G3. I see his ear. An Eeyore plush. Dave would be super happy about this. Let's talk to Dave for a good long time this weekend. He is an awesome dude to talk to. If you don't know Dave, I'm talking about ADHD Avenue, as they call him. But ADH Dave, $9.99 on an Eeyore. Going out of here. He is a plush lover, and he would be happy to see a plush being sold. Next one is that Rolls personal dingus majigger thing that I pulled already. That guy right there, already pulled him because I was already in that drawer. And took an offer on this. Sold for $30 plus shipping on that. You're probably never going to find these. These are oddball things, but it was listed at $34.99, and we took an offer at $30. So that sold. Oh, we just picked this up and it sold already. Going to N2 for it. A Grün. Grün is a decent watch brand. It's like a mid-level watch. It's not a great watch, but it's not a it's not a Casio kind of thing. There it is. This was one of Angie's pickups. So therefore, I don't remember where we got it or how much it is. Funny how that works. How much you pay for this, dear?
Got it in the bundle at that barn sale.
Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of stuff in a bundle. At a friend of mine's garage sale, barn sale, whatever you want to call it. Bundled a bunch of stuff for $30. Records and a lighter cover. The lighter cover sold right away for what, $50, and then that paid for everything. And now we're just strictly in the profit, and good profit at that, because that guy sold for $74.99 plus shipping. So watches have been good to us lately, which is unusual to say the least. Got a PS2 game on Media 2, MVP Baseball. Odd. If you know games, you know that sports games rarely sell, especially ones that are not, not the popular titles, not the street games, not the Def Jam sports, not the NCAA 2014s. Sport games just don't sell a lot, and it's odd to see MVP Baseball 2005 going out of here for $9.99. My guess is it has something to do with cover art. I don't know. Maybe they wanted to play a game from 2005 that involves baseball in October. I don't know. But $9.99 plus shipping on that one. PS2 games. Huge lot. Oh, boy. Q2, it's already bundled or already boxed. I'm guessing. I hope so, because I don't think it'd be sitting loose over here. But it's a huge lot of games. This is where we tried to sell our bulk of stuff, because you get so much of it and it's not worth selling individually at $4.99. We're not that kind of seller. We just don't like to do that. Okay, I found it. It was on Q3 and not Q2. Ouch. One shelf down. The trials and tribulations of being a reseller. I'm going to put it over here on this other table because that one's getting full. 23 items. Who'd have thought? But that's already boxed and stuff because we wanted to get it packaged up to make sure that we got the shipping right. But it sold on an offer, I think. Did we have it listed for like $28.99? That one sold for $25 plus shipping. So nice little game lot. It's stuff that they're dollar games. They really are dollar games. They're not worth spending the time on. The next one is Angie's sale. This one is going to get shipped to an authenticator, which is weird because these are graded cards. I'll have Angie throw them up on the screen there if she wants to. They sold for $450 on an offer. I think she had them listed at $4.99. Oh, she's got them, so you can actually see them. There they are. They're a matching set. If you know the Pokemons, then you can see that they are part of a matching set there. But both graded, one graded a 9, one graded an 8. Somewhat rare because they're a little older. What are these, 2010 Pokemons? So there's some serious money there. But $450 plus shipping on those two going out of here. They're going to an authenticator though. Next one, Blue Point wire strippers. I got a couple of these to sell, and they bought both of them, so they're going to go out. They're G2 I like it when you buy multiple quantities. Quantitizzles. There they are, both of them. Look at that. Huh. Get. Did Stella leave us? Just gonna lay these on top because there's no room in the inn. 2 of them. That bag is ripped, but you can see it still works. 2 of them, and they were $49.99 a piece, so $99.98 for the total. Not too bad. Last item, Smalls 9. It's right there in the front. I saw it earlier. Ta-da! That's it. Got a Zippo. Picked this up at that same garage estate sale that we went to, barn sale that we went to, and got that watch. But that one, $29.99, brand new, I believe. No, not brand new. Well, I don't know why. Oh, it was an older one, wasn't it? 1970 something. The data research that we did tells us that it's an early 70s version of a Zippo. So $29.99 plus shipping on that for a $30 lot that we've sold already 3 things out of. Plus I have a whole bunch of records to list. Did we list? Oh no, that VCR already sold, didn't it? Mm-hmm. How much did the VCR sell for? I don't remember. It's like 50 bucks?
No, I think 80.
80 bucks? Wow. Yeah, we bought a VCR there too. A VCR and DVD player. I talked about it in one of my other videos. Hi, Stella. I talked about it in one of my other videos, and it sold already for 80 bucks. So yeah, what a great barn sale. And we got there early, and there were already other resellers there, and we still were able to pick up a bunch of good stuff and, you know, hang out with my buddy for a little bit and talk about that kind of stuff. So the reseller rally was a blast. Golly, got to meet Paul, got to meet Dave and Kevin and all those guys. Super wonderful people. And I got to you know, kindle some friendships with local resellers like Shad Juice. Man, that dude is just cool as can be. I really like hanging out with him and talking to him. He's a super nice guy. Hope to be able to do some stuff with him in the future. And you know, ran into some new people that get to know. Got to hang out with the trading post pickers, Scott and Christina, and we spent a day with them just hanging out. And they don't live too far away, so hopefully we'll be able to go down and visit with them and, you know, do some stuff down there in Tennessee. Maybe they'll come up here and do some stuff with us, you know, as the weather breaks next year and so on. So that was fun. Got to meet Chi-Town Flipper. He was a super cool cat. Talked to him for quite a while. And also, I'm trying to remember some of the names. The Pittsburgh fella. Now I can't remember his name. I remember his name is Steve. And I had a lot of fun talking to him because we talked music. I had it on a shirt that no one knows what it means. I don't have his business card in here. It's inside. Twin Bridges, the Bridge City Flipper or something along those lines. I didn't know Pittsburgh was known as the Bridge City, or that was one of the, you know, names for it, because like Cincinnati is you know, the Flying Pig, that thing, it's got all kinds of names, the Queen City, that kind of stuff. I didn't know that was the way Pittsburgh was. So got to meet him and talk to him for a good long time, and a couple other people as well all throughout. So if I didn't name you, I do apologize. It was a wild weekend of hanging out and getting to meet other resellers and network like that, and I hope to be able to go to more of these kind of events in the future, but you know, it's hard with dealing with our elderly aunt and whatnot. But so far, a good weekend for us. You know, sales were crazy on Friday, slowed down Saturday and Sunday, but you know, that's kind of how it is. It you know, is up and down. It's now Q4. We got to focus on getting all of our holiday stuff listed as well, and I need to sit down and go over with you the stuff that sold from Thursday into Friday. After I filmed on Thursday, we sold one item and I shipped that out right away, and then Friday I had a bunch of items that got shipped out as well. So give me just a second and I'll get set up for that. All right, guys, so the few items that sold from Thursday's filming into Friday before you stopped for shipping for the weekend. 7 items for $231, so that's a pretty good one there. First is 3 water drop replacement filters for one of those pitchers, like a Brita filter. They're called water drops. So sold those, they went for $19.99 plus shipping. Got them from our honey hole for $1, and they sold pretty darn quick in a couple weeks. A Dirt Devil style filter from 3M. and this was not a good buy. I don't know where we got it. I don't know where it came from, but I took an offer on it and it sold for $7.99, free shipping. I don't do that. I do not do that at all. So that means I made like, what, 20% on $1.40, $6.50 and $4. Made like $2. Nope, I don't do that. That's not me. So that was a bad buy, but it's one of our early on listings that we must have already had. So it is what it is. You know, it's a learning lesson not to do that again. Next is a Scentsy Morning Grind little wax warmer. It's a coffee wax warmer, and it sold for $39.99 plus shipping going out of here. And we just picked one of these up this past weekend, another one, so we can just redo this listing over again. That's pretty easy because we know that one's a good one. A Nintendo 64, the expansion pack, the little red pack. You always pop the lid there to see if it has it in it, and this is why. $45.99 plus shipping on it. The Suffering Sony PlayStation 2 game, disc only, sold for $20 plus shipping. Hi, Miss Stella. And a board game. I don't know how to say this. Carcassonne. I guess that's probably how you say it. Carcassonne board game by Rio Grande Games. Sold for $11.99 plus shipping. I got this in a board game buyout that I did with some Warhammer stuff in it, and you know, it did pretty well. I think I could probably attribute like $3 to that. So $11.99, took a little bit to sell. $11.99 plus shipping. A uranium glass candy dish with a lid. It's a depression style uranium glass piece. Angie picked this up at a yard sale, probably paid $1, $2, $3 at the most for it, and it sold pretty quick. It sold in a couple weeks for $34.99 plus shipping. So that's it. That gives you a whole week of what has shipped, what has sold, everything there, and we had a killer week. We really did. You know, $3,000 in sales. That's pretty darn good. So we're happy with that. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I'm doing good. Let me know what I'm doing bad. And we'll see you on the next one.